I do too. Me too.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's the Basement Tape Show. This is Nick Thomas. I'm here with Bootsy Hambone. And, man, we are bringing you guys the best indie music ever. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving and wrapping up the weekend listening to Nick and Bootsy with some of the best indie music you've ever heard in your life. Bootsy, how are you doing tonight?
Stuffed. I'm still stuffed from Thanksgiving.
Hey, it was all good, though. I hope you guys had a good time out there, too. We got a great show lined up for you. It's not going to be a long show, but it's going to be a fun show. Tonight, we're going to start out the first set with Brody Buster Band doing a little tune called Drop D from their 2018 Will Die Young album from Kansas City, Missouri right there. Then out of Salt Lake City, Utah, BYSTS doing a tune from their 2017 Dreamland album called Dreamland, the title track. What's BYSTS stand for, Bootsy?
Don't know.
Don't know?
Don't know.
If anybody has
by
a clue,
the way,
let us
if
know.
you didn't notice, the very first song is for you and Lightning Fingers.
Oh, that's cool. I do like that, too. That intro song's great.
Actually, this band is a special request by our buddy Jeremy Skiles, who said, "Can you play my buddy, Brody Buster?"
Cool.
I said, "Sure."
All right. And we're going to wrap the set up with a band out of Rolla, Missouri right here, Dead Roads, doing a tune called Moments You Don't Spend Alone from their debut 2018 album. So check this out, the best indie music in the world right here with Nick and Bootsy in the basement.
Baby This is Jason.
And this is BC. And we're from
Don't Mind Dying. And you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
92.9 FM.
This is Paul Ace Wheeler. You're listening to Nick and Bootsy live on the Basement Tapes.
He was an honest man. He played by the rules. But after the heart attack, he had nothing to lose. The damage was permanent. Time doesn't wait. to get by, and we'll see what our luck has to bring. And I can hear all the people talking, saying, why don't you just go on home? But you don't take for granted the moment you don't spend alone. We had to break the news. They understood. So they swore they would live out the rest of their lives feeling good. Called into work that day, first and last time. Left my job and my home, but my family is here by my side. And I can hear all the people talking, saying, why don't you just go on home? But you don't take for granted the moment you don't spend alone. Heaven was loving them, and they knew all along that each second was gold, and they'd spend it until it was gone. And I can hear all the angels singing as they called him to go on back home, holding on to each one of those moments that weren't spent alone. Don't you dare take for granted the moments that weren't spent alone. Weren't spent alone.
How about those Rala boys?
I like that. That's Eric Metz, right?
Yeah, Eric Metz and I forget the other two guys that are with him. Oh, I feel terrible. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, that's Eric Metz and a couple other guys from our little town, Rolla, Missouri.
Good stuff right there. Hey, it's the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy. This is the best any music anywhere right here. Next up, we've got a band from Dublin, Ireland. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce the name.
Yeah, we have been discussing this.
Fiorca?
Fiorca. I don't know. I think it's Fiocra because it's Fjokra.
Yeah. That's a little different.
Yeah, it's real different.
Their 2018 single called Sugar Face. And then after that, band out of London, England. Hats off, gentlemen. It's adequate.
What a band name.
You know what? I think I got that wrong on Facebook. Anyway, they're going to do their 2018 single called Stand Up. And then after that, Kirk Baldwin and The Beats Workin' from out of, what's that, Edgewood, New Mexico, doing a tune called 24/7 True Lovin' off their 2011 album 24/7. So this is the best stuff right here. I like to say turn your speakers up right now to about 11. It's good stuff.
lost on my sheep. Waiting till my mama go to bed, then I sneak out my bedroom window and I'll meet you in the middle. And if you get lucky, I'ma meet you in the street. Now put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see. Put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see. Put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see. Come and marry me.
Saw her in the avenue sitting on the swinging pew, clinging to her curtain way. Little bee peeping around for a sheep and she get lost them all along the way. Looking like a strawberry swirl with heavy golden curls falling all over her face. She was sitting all alone, it was a crying disgrace. So I mosey over to tickle the taste, and I creep, and I freak, and I sneak. 7 digits and the game plan to a pretty brain. And I told her I live over the green under the mulberry tree up at the top of the hill. It was late in the evening when my telephone started to bell, and she was looking for some fun, I could tell.
Can't sleep, lost on my sheep. Waiting till my mama go to bed, then I sneak out my bedroom window and I'll meet you in the middle. And if you get lucky, I'ma meet you in the street. Now put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see. Put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see. Put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see. Come and marry me.
Oh me, I said you're an incredible figure. I would love to be in you. Take your picture for free. Turn a saint to a sinner. Eat your feelings for dinner. Overcome all over your commitments and stick it in your ignition. Then watch me push it to the roboto, bucket you in on hands and knees, making you wetter and saltier than the dead Jerusalem seas. Putting the heart up against your delay. You can be my espresso martini, leaving you steaming, heaving every breathing all day. I love it when you say to me,
Can't sleep, lost on my sheep. Waiting till my mama go to bed, then I sneak out my bedroom window.
out my bedroom window.
And if you get lucky, I'ma meet you in the street. Now put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see.
like
Put
it.
your hand in my back pocket if you like what you
like
see.
it.
Put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see. Come and marry me. Lost on my sheep. Waiting till my mama go to bed, then I sneak out my bedroom window and I'll meet you in the middle. And if you get lucky, I'ma meet you in the street. Now put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see. Put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see. Put your hand in my back pocket if you like what you see.
Come on, marry me.
Can't sleep, lost on my sheep. Waiting till my mama go to bed, then I sneak out my bedroom window and I'll meet you in the middle. And if you get lucky, I'ma meet you in the street. Now put your hands in my back pocket if you like what you see. Put your hands in my back pocket if you like what you see.
Put your hands in my back pocket if you like what you see. Come on, marry me.
Hey, this is Nick Z from the 4019s. You're listening to Nick and Bootsy on the Basement Tapes.
Tell me this never happened. I was there, I heard the voices. We're supposed to pretend to forget but refuse to disappear. A repeated lie becomes history. Search your mind to find a true memory. Memory solves the prisoner's dilemma. Forgiveness tames the world. Lies accused, fake news, fake camouflage. Throw enough till it sticks, though it stinks. It's all the same for someone like you. Smear and shame, play the blame game, fan the flames higher and higher. This is their kind of fire, and it'll burn us all down. When we forget about history, when we hide behind lies, when resistance is necessary. Stand up, when we airbrush our memories, when we staple our smiles, when forgiveness is necessary. Stand up, stand up. When they painted us as traitors, I almost let myself down. Surrender tempting, simple end. Losing track of what I meant to forget post-truth. Rationality, post-hoc, poster boys deployed with the cheat sheets, hodgehog faces, scripted gravity. When no one stands, till someone else stands. We're all complicit, Stanford and Foss set the precedent. There's a future still unwritten, no destiny, only choice. If the world is out for the making, breaking open the shell and unlock the void. Forget about history, when we hide behind lies, when resistance is necessary. Stand up, when we airbrush our memories, when we staple our smiles, when forgiveness is necessary. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Brush our memories, when we staple our smiles, when forgiveness is necessary. Stand up, forget about history, when we hide behind lies, when resistance is necessary. Stand up, when we airbrush our memories, when we staple our smiles, when forgiveness is necessary. Stand up, stand up.
This is Chris.
This is Zach.
And this is Patrick. And we are
Angelhead. And you're on the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
You ain't getting no diamonds. You ain't getting no rings. Forget about houses, kids and cars. You ain't getting none of those things. 24/7 true loving. That's all you're getting from me. We around the clock loving. Tried it free. I bet that you'll agree. You're getting all that you need. I ain't signing no papers. I ain't taking no vows. I'll just give you all of the love your little love budget will allow. 24/7 true love. That's all you're getting from me. Be around the clock loving. Take it from me. I'll bet you that you will agree. You're getting all that you need. 24/7 true loving. Try it, it's free. We around the clock loving. 24/7 true loving.
"24/7 True Love." That was a band out of New Mexico right there. Kirk Baldwin and the Beats Working. Good stuff. I like that. That reminds me a lot of the bands that we saw down in Memphis, usually on Blues Fest and stuff. A lot of the bands had a cool beat like that down there.
I would hope most bands do.
Well,
they do to somebody.
Kind of remind me of T.C. Carr, you know, and the Cats. I like
hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. Hey, it's time for Bootsy's Band of the Week, and she's got something really cool lined up for you. Check this out.
Okie dokie. My band this week is from Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. Kent. All capital letters, Kent. And I really like this. I like people who are creative with the names of their songs and stuff like this. Well, this is off of Kent's 2018 release, Hot Chicken Sandwich. And I thought that was like really appropriate after Thanksgiving. Of course, it would have been more appropriate had it been Hot Turkey Sandwich, but I'm sure there's lots of hot chicken sandwiches running around too. So I picked out 3 tunes off of Hot Chicken Sandwich. The first one being the title track, Hot Chicken Sandwich. The next one being Far Out. And the third one being Me Neither. And they're all pretty different. And I think you're going to like them all. So let's listen to a little Hot Chicken Sandwich.
Mixing up the gravy and the chicken pile high. I'm gonna eat me a hot chicken sandwich, maybe with some potatoes or some carrots on the side. Lots of them cluckers outside. That way, no matter what comes to pass, there'll always be hot chicken every night. Sandwich, fixing up the gravy, the chicken piled high. We're gonna eat us a hot chicken sandwich, maybe with some potatoes and some carrots on the side. My girl don't love me much, but her arms are on the table. My car don't drive too well, but it's very nearly able. My dreams are far from where I'm at now. In fact, my dreams are pretty far out, far out, far out, far out, far out. I live in 2 tiny rooms, but it's better than a stable. I've got my books and my tunes, so I don't need any cable. My dreams are far from where I'm at now. In fact, my dreams are pretty far out, far out, far out, far out, far out. My dreams are far from where I'm at now. In fact, my dreams are pretty far out, far out, far out, far out, far out. My girl don't love me much, but her cards are on the table. My car don't drive too well, but it's very nearly able. My dreams are far from where I'm at now. In fact, my dreams are pretty far out, 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 far out.
Okay, that was Kent from Bracebridge, Ontario, Canada. Bootsy's Band of the Week.
Good stuff right there. I like that. He plays that homemade, kind of looks like a cigar box slide guitar. But it's not a cigar box. It's pretty much homemade, and it's got a couple of lightning sound holes in it. It's pretty cool looking. You check him out. This time, though, it's about time for Nick's Picks. This is part of the show that I get to play you guys a couple of tunes from a band that is probably well known, usually is, but it's just the B-side stuff you never get to hear on regular radio. And that's what I've done tonight. I've picked out the Doobie Brothers tonight. We've got a little clip from them back in 2010 when they just came out with their album World Gone Crazy, talking about it a little bit. And then I'm going to play, they did a remix of their 1971 song called Nobody off their very first album. One of my favorite Doobie Brothers songs. So this is a little Next Picks. This is a Doobie Brothers done World Gone Crazy interview.
We're at Ram's Head on stage in beautiful downtown Annapolis, Maryland. I'm Staff Sergeant Josh Hauser. On this edition of Command Performance, we get to head backstage and speak with rock legends, the Doobie Brothers.
I looked in your room today, I saw an old and worn out shoe. It's one from your favorite pair, I remember when they were new.
What a better time for, an album title like World Gone Crazy. What can you tell us about it?
We feel that it's the best album we've done since somewhere in the 70s, probably at least since 75. We kind of went some places we haven't gone before without losing the sound of the band, and that was fun. That was a good, to get out and do a little experimenting.
I've always found it's kind of hard to pin any type of style on your music, and it certainly seems like this new album's got a little bit of that going on as well.
Yeah, we're kind of all over the map, what we've always done, actually. So it's been 10 years since we had an album out, so this is like something we really wanted to do for a long time.
Working real hard in the heart of the city. Noonday path is here. Changes will be swayed around me. Nobody gonna take my love away from me. Nobody gonna take my love away from me. Nobody gonna take my love away from me, yeah. Nobody gonna take my love away from me.
And now for something completely different.
How the words had all been spoken, and somehow the feeling still wasn't right. And still we continued on through the night, tracing our steps from the beginning until they vanished into the air, trying to understand how our lives had led us there. Looking hard into your eyes, there was nobody I'd ever known, such an empty surprise to feel so alone. Now for me some words come easy, but I know that they don't mean that much compared with the things that are said when lovers touch. You never knew what I loved in you. I don't know what you loved in me. Maybe the picture of somebody you're hoping I might be. Awake again, I can't pretend, and I know I'm alone and close to the end of the feeling we've known. know I'm alone and close to the end of the feeling we've known.
That's a little something completely different there. Late for the Sky off of Jackson Browne's 1974 album with the same title. Good stuff right here. Stuff you don't normally get to hear on the radio, but you get to hear it here in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. Next up, Bootsy, what do we have lined up next up?
Okay, let me see here. Ah, yes. Out of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, we've got Krista D doing a little tune. Her 2018 single, brand new, called Crazy Bitch. We're going to follow that up with a little tune by Polly Panic out of Asheville, North Carolina. This is off her 2018 Losing Form release, and it's called Hollows. And we're going to wind this set up with Shady Scandals out of Northeast UK. From their 2017 Just Another Week release, the tune Just Another Week. This is Krista D telling us about a crazy bitch.
Oh, I know your wants, your needs, she's just your type. Single serving love, just one night. It's in her mood, she'll lead you alive. You'll have no clue, she's already inside. Your mind, your wallet, your body, your address, your safety, your phone. Sort of late night meetings, all the ties that bind. You're never alone. Crazy, charismatic, psychopathic, crazy, crazy bitch. And so you know, ignore her call, she'll destroy your life. Steal all your contacts, now you pay the price of admission, there's nowhere to hide. How you thought some hookup would ease your life? How you thought this girl wouldn't track on your wife? How you thought I could never see through the lies? She'll love you till you da 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 da.
Hey, this is Scott from Alice Sweet Alice from Kansas City, and you're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy. Don't touch that dial.
looks like love. We're down in these hollows. And now I see that there's more than just me. Now there's a choice to never hear your voice. Hadn't seen you for a while. You came around and found me still on dry ground. But you left a taste to take me right back to that place where I needed you so get out of my face. Take your shit when you go and lay. And now I see that there's more than just me. Now there's a choice to never hear your voice.
You're listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy, and they'll be right back.
Just another week with nothing to show for it. Just another Monday, don't know what to do with it. A powerful beast chained to the wall, trying to swim, but the tide is too strong. I wanna breathe fire and I wanna break chains. I wanna tear down these walls and take away your pain. We're ready to fire, but the trigger is stuck. We wander up and leap, but we're just stuck in this run. Just another job, don't know where to go with it. Just another payday, no money to show for it. A roaring behemoth, ground to a halt. An awesome machine that is failing to stop. I wanna breathe fire and I wanna break chains. I wanna tear down these walls and take away your pain. We're ready to fire, but the trigger is stuck. We wander up and leap, but we're just stuck in this run. I'm crawling a step up, we're going too slow. I want us to fly and I want us to go. I wanna breathe fire and I wanna break chains. I wanna tear down these walls and take away your pain. We're ready to fire, but the trigger is stuck. We wander up and leap, but we're just stuck in this run. I wanna breathe fire and I wanna break chains. I wanna tear down these walls and take away your pain. We're ready to fire, but the trigger is stuck. We wander up and leap, but we're just stuck in this run.
Yep, just another week. I forgot to say this before we got this set started, But just in case you didn't notice and you're not that type of person that really pays a whole lot of attention to the different instruments that are in a band, Polly Panic out of Asheville, North Carolina. Polly Panic is Jeanette Mackey and Caleb Bessert, or Bessert. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. But Jeanette plays rock cello, and that's what you heard in that Polly Panic Hollows song just now. And what we had a song earlier in the set, or earlier in the show, where I think it was Bists. I can't quite remember which one it was that had flute in it. So we've had some flute, which is more along the lines of Jethro Tull, and now we've had rock cello. So we've had a few interesting things to throw in there tonight.
It's all a good mix right here in the basement. You never know what you're going to hear because it's just the best indie music ever. And we've got one more good set lined up for you guys tonight, and I hope you're ready for tomorrow morning. It's Monday, back to work, just another week. You know how that goes. But right now, a band out of Pittsburgh, PA, called, it's a young guy named Stephen Robanowski.
Yeah, he's pretty young, too. I think he's like 20, 21 years old.
Of his 2018 single called Alone Tonight. After that, the Hots from out of Australia doing their 2018 tune called Please Me off of their album called The Hots. And then out of Birmingham, UK, a band called Tremendous doing Rock and Roll Satellite. That's their brand new 2018 single also. Good stuff right here. It's the best indie music in the world right here. This is a little Stephen Robanowski.
Little bubblegum cutie, I think about you every day, and when you leave it's like a movie. I'm only rewatching the good parts, like you kiss me under the moonlight all night, asking how do we end up here. When we end up down by the shoreline's bedside, I don't think it'll be any more clear that you drive me wild. I was like, damn girl, you got it right. There's no need to be alone tonight, and I'll hold you so close to me. I promise I'll never leave your side, side. Code of for red hickeys, the judge will hammer down our love as the drug gets like a crime scene. In jail, see the letters with pink bubble gum. You blow me kisses and you know that's how we ended up here. Think I might be falling in love, and I need you to smile, my dear. Yeah, you drive me wild. It's like, damn girl, you got it right. There's no need to be alone tonight, and I'll hold you so close to me. Promise I'll never leave your side, 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 side. I was like, damn girl, you got it right. There's no need to be alone tonight, and I'll hold you so close to me. I promise I'll never leave your side, 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 side.
Hi, this is Norm Stockton, bass player from California, and you are listening to the Basement Tape Show with Nick and Bootsy.
This is Joe,
Steve,
James, and we're Struck Down by Sound, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy, the only basement you'll never want to leave.
Oh my gosh, he's right.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
All right. That was original. I like that one.
You want to try another one?
Sure.
Here we go. Take two.
Yeah.
This is Joe,
Steve,
and James,
and we're Struck Down by Sound, and you're listening to the Basement Tapes with Nick and Bootsy, the only basement you're never going to leave.
I'm not leaving.
I've been here for 20 years.
star, stealing from the spiders of Mars. You're my rock and roll satellite, light up my tunes, and I'm living on your rocket to the moon. You glitter my bones, you glamour my shoes. You're my rock and roll satellite, strung out on your fumes. You've got it all, baby, tonight. You've got it all, baby, tonight. Rip open your heart and let the light in. You let always the wrong and not the right in. Break open your heart and let the light in. You let always the wrong and not the right in. Flower power, love, child with a knife up your sleeve. Your love's got me bleeding your speed. You're my rock and roll satellite, light up my tunes, and I'm living on your rocket to the moon. You glitter my bones, you glamour my shoes. You're my rock and roll satellite, strung out on your fumes. You've got it all, baby, tonight. You've got it all, baby, tonight. People say your name is just a sin. Throw your name into the bin. You got something to believe in. You're my rock and roll satellite, light up my tunes, and I'm living on your rocket to the moon. You glitter my bones, you glamour my shoes. You're my rock and roll satellite, strung out on my rock and roll satellite, light up my tunes, and I'm living on your rocket to the moon. You glitter my bones, you glamour my shoes. You're my rock and roll satellite, strung out on my rock and roll satellite, light up my tunes, and I'm
Satellite right there. The band is tremendous. Oh, they are good. That's the name of the band, too, from out of Birmingham, UK. Before that, the Hots doing Please Me. And we started out with Stephen Romanowski doing a tune called Alone Tonight. Check all these bands out that we get to play for you guys, if you would, on Facebook. Like them, let them know you heard them in the basement with Nick and Bootsy. That would be cool, too. We've got one more tune lined up.
Only one?
Yeah, one more. I redid a tune called Sweet Home Alabama.
I helped.
And yes, you did, Bootsy. and it was a lot of fun too. I changed the whole format of the song to blues. So it doesn't sound like the Leonard Skinner version that you are used to. But this is Nick Thomas and Bootsy Hambone doing their version of Sweet Home Alabama. You guys have a great night.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Big wheel that keep on turning, carry me home to see my kin. Singing a song about the South when I miss old Mammy once again. And I think it's a sin, yeah, I heard Mr. Young sing about her. Well, I heard don't even put her down. Well, I hope Neil Young will remember the Southern man don't need him around in a house. Sweet home Yes, I'm coming home.